Hey, what's up guys? Wildtail here. Welcome back to the battlefield. So today's weapon of choice is the one and only, the KARABIN 1938 Super Monster. And we are in 2020, at least at the moment, this commentary, this video, this recording. And I don't see this gun on my kill cams ever. I don't know what's wrong with people. Maybe they don't know about it, so that's why we make all these videos. So you guys who are kind of new in the game, or maybe you forgot about this gun, maybe you could say, hey, let's use the KARABIN because this thing is a total monster. So we're playing, a little tactical, a little aggressive at the same time, but all focused on the objective. So I'm the squad leader, so I'm gonna be giving the orders. I'm the commander-in-chief of this team, of this squad, and I'm gonna be pushing the whole team in towards the objective and try to win the game. And like I said, we're going to be playing tactical and also aggressive. And tactical because we're not going to go crazy about everything in this game. We're not going to go crazy about all the flags. We're not going to go crazy about running around looking to get the most kills, which we will. But we're going to do that, when we play the objective, which is very important. So to me, that's playing tactical. You cannot organize yourself like what you want to do, but every game is different, and that's the beauty of this, because you have to take in consideration that you're going to get different teammates every time. So are you going to get good teammates, good squad mates? Are these guys going to play the objective? Are they all going to be sniping? Are they all going to be helping you out? Are they going to go where you tell them to go? So those things when you have to take in consideration, but we're not keeping in mind that some of these guys are going to be sniping, and that's a huge problem. Well, at least to me, it's a huge problem. And I mean, you know me, I hate snipers, and because most of the times they don't help much with the flag capturing process in the games, and that's a bit annoying. But I mean, I have done that myself. I have used certain sniper rifles, and we played the objective, and we won some games. So it's not like it can't be done. So if I can do it, I mean, I'm no pro, but if I can do it, everybody else can do it. So there's not a big problem here. But now that we're really gaming, this is a truly gaming gun, and we're gonna be having so much fun. I just thought I would just bring this gun, man, because I really don't know, and I haven't seen this gun on my kill cams really. Like, I will probably remember getting killed by the KARABIN, to be honest with you, but I have never been killed by this gun. I don't. People seem to stay away from this gun. This gun is a beast. Like, fire rate's about 300. It's in the 300s, I believe, which is not too bad. The M1 Garand, which shoots really fast, is like 360, and this one is not too bad. 10 rounds in the magazine, and I don't know, with this cam I think it looks pretty sick. I like the color of it better than the regular color of it, but yeah, I like this one, the bluish with the red and white or whatever. Looks nice, stand out a little bit. And but what the beauty of using these guns, man, is that maybe people in the kill cam, when you kill them more than once, it's like, okay, what's wrong with this guy? What is his problem? What gun is he using? Boom, KARABIN. It's like, KARABIN? I didn't know that gun was good. I'm gonna give it a try. There you go. See, people try the gun. So hopefully this helps promote this gun, because I like promoting all these guns. I mean, I do have my favorites. I love the STGs, the review rolls, and the Mass 44s, the Garand, and I think that's the beauty of Battlefield 5. You could say otherwise, but I believe this game, after even with all the TTK weird thing going on before, but for the most part, this game, the guns were pretty well balanced. Like, maybe the Type 2A was a close range too crazy and needed a little bit of recoil, but for the most part, you could counter that gun really easy. But most of these guns, if not all the guns in this game, are well balanced, so you can outgun any other gun in the game with a great gun. So it's not like one or two guns in the game like some of the shooter games, right? You could say the STG, okay, yeah, STG, but you can't outgun the STG at long range with the KARABIN, with the M1 Garand, with the Mass 44, right? So there's tons of guns to choose from, and they're all pretty good. And same thing with the LMGs, same thing with the SMGs, and so on. So that's the beauty of this game. So I just don't get what people, just don't use these guns, and then you go like, hey, let's try this gun. This guy keeps killing me with that gun. Let's give it a whirl and and let's see what's up. And could end up getting better gameplays than the one you're having at the moment if you're struggling. You know, another thing, I love the assault on these maps because there's vehicles over here. And what happens is, and this is the other part of playing tactical, you have to take care of vehicles. Most people, I'm not saying all of them, I mean, it goes like 50-50. They kind of tend to forget about them, and they don't help to kill them. I've been in games where like no one really is paying attention to vehicles, and I feel like sometimes I'm the only one trying to kill them, and it's very frustrating because even if you use two dynamites and a grenade and like a bunch of rockets, sometimes you don't kill them. And it's pretty kind of frustrating. There's other games where you got like 2, 3, or 4 guys also doing the same thing, so it's just so much easier and so much fun. I think in this gameplay, I think we have some people flying some planes, and they were helping out with the vehicle destruction at some point. Like I said, for the most part, we're trying just to push the team. I don't wanna do everything myself. I wanna share the kills. The Carabin wants to share the kills and have a good time, and just everybody just be on the same page, right? And go for the win, and it's so much easier. And some people could just argue, and this argument goes like for like actually any shooter game at any time or point during the game, any point in time. That's what I was trying to say. It's because they're not ranked 300. It's because they're not ranked, this and that. And, there's just people just looking for excuses. But if we just stop for 1 second, and if you can take a look at my first multiplayer gameplay of Battlefield 5, for example, was posted on March 11th. That's the day it was posted. This game came out on November 20th. That's about 4 months. That's how late I got this game. I had some issues and I couldn't get the game on released, and it just took me a while. And once I got to the game, everybody was level 50, which at the time was the highest level. And my first gameplay, even though it wasn't great, I was just trying to get used to the map and actually all the maps and the guns and everything. So I was just learning. So I was level 5, and I don't think I didn't do that bad, but hey, I helped to win, and we got the best squad. So so my point is, rank doesn't matter, because in this game you can purchase some of these guns with company coins, and they're not that expensive, and they're really really good guns, like the Mass 44. And so there's no excuses of like, I have to wait until I reach a level 150 to get the gun. No, you can get a lot of these guns with company coins, so there's no excuses, my friend, in that department. So the Carabin is one of my favorites, man. It's just so good. It's so fun to use. It's so deadly, and it's one of those like sleeper guns. Like I said, you don't see it on your kill counts. People don't use it, but you can do a lot of wonderful things with it, and you can get tons of kills, and makes you feel badass. When you when you destroy the enemy with these guns, and it's just really good. It's not a bad gun. It's not terrible. It's not like OP, because that's not the point. It's OP. It's just a well-balanced gun. It's a well-balanced semi-auto rifle, and it's just so much fun to use. It really is. It's so much fun to use, and you won't be disappointed if you haven't used this gun in a while. I'm telling you. If you still play this game, go for it. Don't be afraid. Just for fun. If you get destroyed, it doesn't matter. The next gameplay will be better. Just help the team to win. Capture the flags. If you play Conquest, if you play Rush, just help the arm the MCOMs, and you win games. That's the most important thing here. To win the games, to maybe infect your team with this winning mentality. Right? Sometimes it happens. You start doing things, capturing objectives, and people like join you. Have you ever been in the situation in games where like maybe you join like a little late and nobody's doing anything, and then you start doing stuff with 1 or 2 other guys, and then everybody can like, hey, we're doing this, let's do this, let's win this, and that's when the magic happens, and everybody just gets infected with this winning mentality, and you ended up winning the game, and makes you feel like really good. So for me, it's all about winning. Yes, we get the most kills, very few deaths and stuff, but that's secondary. First is the team, first is winning, and then is what we do on a personal level. So when you win, it's easier to get kills. When you have map control, which is what we're trying to do over here, and this is what I was saying at the beginning, tactical, getting map control. I didn't go to the A or B flags or even C flags at all. I pretty much stay here between E, F, and the D flag. Most of it, yep, this is pretty much where I spent the whole game. And the team held the other flags, or we're fighting over there. But I just stayed over here and trying to get map control down here, and worked out pretty good. So all the games could be different. Your game could be the opposite. You could be maybe focusing on the A, B, and C flag, and maybe that's where you get the kills and you get the your rockets, your artilleries, and everything. What's it called? The JB1 rocket, or whatever the name is. B1 rocket, whatever the name is. That's where you get the bad boys and destroy the enemy. But just kind of like play tactical, like kind of try to read the game. If something's not working, change it. If something's working, then just keep doing what you're doing, because that means it's working. If you're getting the kills, if you're getting all the flag captures, that's really important. And that's the fun stuff. Playing a little tactical is always good. It's always fun. It's not just running like you don't know where to go. Always I recommend having an idea what to do, what not to do. Even in my live commentaries, obviously I'm not live, but on my live commentaries I tell you I'm gonna go here because I like these two flags when I was posting those squad conquests. I don't know if you watched those, remember those? Hey, I'm gonna focus on these two flags. I'm gonna focus on this and that. I like to have a plan. What I'm doing, what I'm about to do, what I want to do. Sometimes I had to change it because things, don't work out sometimes the way you want it to be. So you have to change things around. Sometimes your teammates, don't help, or sometimes they're too good, so they're making your job a lot easier. So like each game is different, but having the idea of like what you want to do, how you want to control the map, and all that stuff helps a lot, and works wonders. At least it does for me. And my 100 plus videos in Battlefield 5, and the same thing with Battlefield 1 and the Battlefield 4 that I posted and all that stuff works good. Same thing with Call of Duty. It's all the same. Controlling the map, controlling the enemy, trying to stay one step ahead of the enemy. It's always the plan, or what I'm trying to do. Over here we got some teammates using tanks, which is pretty good. They can take care of the enemy tanks, which is good. Just get their attention. Sometimes that doesn't happen in the game, so like I said, destroying tanks could be a lot more trickier. But for the most part, if you only one guy just bother the other guys on the tanks, that's good. At least you just make them go and hide and heal up for a little bit and do whatever. But you just gotta bother these guys. Don't let them take map control. Just annoy them. Annoy them as much as you can. Even if you die 300 times, doesn't really matter. I don't care. You guys have seen me dying quite a few times. Especially that gameplay Squad Conquest on the Pacific Storm with the Breda, when I was getting really annoyed by that tank guy, and at the end we managed to destroy it. And we didn't die that many times, like 7 times. But my point is, doesn't matter how many times you die, just destroy the tank, annoy them, and just make them just back away. And hopefully your squad may spawn on you, and boom, amazing things happens. But for the most part, man, this gameplay was pretty fun. We had a good time over here. And when you this is another tactical thing. When you focus on just a few flags, it's just a lot easier than running all around the map. Even if you get into a jeep, even if you get into a vehicle, just going over the place, you're gonna leave like open spaces. In my opinion, that's what I like to call it, like open spaces, and the enemy will just come down. For example, from the C flag to the E flag, will come down really easy and capture it. And since let's say your team is not doing a great job, it's going to be a lot easier for the enemy to do this, rather than you just holding these flags blue for a little longer. So this is what we're trying to do. You just get get a couple of kills, trying to hold them back, trying to push them away, trying to get the kills, and just bleed the tickets a little bit down. Bleed it down the tickets. And well, this guy over here was revving a little bit, so kudos to this guy. He didn't do that well in terms of kills, but At least he was trying. At least he was just reviving. So my point is, just being a little tactical and knowing what to do works good. And if we wouldn't stay, let's say like at this point, if we just were on the, let's say, B flag, which is like on the other side, all this space over here will be just for the enemy. They'll just come down and capture E, and then D and E were theirs. Maybe they will capture F, and then we'll just have to come back down here, and there will be like too much work. See, that's the problem. Too much work. Sometimes doing too much doesn't work. Sometimes doing less is more. Like they say. Less is more. And so that's why I recommend this. A little tactical sort of gameplay. You focus on certain flags, and that's it. And it should work pretty well. I mean, works for me. It should work for you as well. And you should be getting tons of kills. And this is fun stuff. I love it. Who doesn't like getting all the kills? And winning games. That's amazing. Winning games and getting all the kills. That's the fun stuff. So at this point, man, I just want to get rid of some of these vehicles, because I feel like they know where I'm at, and I'm just trying to just be a little sneaky and get this guy who's trying to steal our flag. But like towards the end, these guys were a little they were like waking up. They were a little more aggressive towards the objectives, and lucky for us, we held all the flags for a little bit, and we managed to take some sort of control in that department. But these guys were like waking up a little bit, and but a little too late. See, a little too late for this, and that doesn't work. So you have a chance, man. You have a chance to win games, and if you missed it, then you'll be in trouble. Over here is so unlucky. I just heard this guy coming in. My teammate was not paying attention either. So sometimes that happens. I mean, you relied on like your teammates are like maybe on the same page in terms of getting some kills, or just being aware of like what's going on in the surroundings. But since I couldn't kill the other guy, turn around try to kill the other guy, but it just couldn't. So it's like, see, sometimes your teammates makes things a lot more difficult. And man, but I'm not gonna complain about these guys. They help a little bit to get this victory. And even though they didn't get that many kills, but still, I mean, as long as they help with the flag department, that's all that matters. And that's all the tactical stuff that we need. Capturing all these flags. So like at this point, man, I really like to have this E flag, man. I think this E flag gives you some control, especially the guys coming from the D flag. So having the E flag as well as the D is the way to go. It will be a lot more difficult for them to capture the F flag. So as long as you get the E flag, man, it's an easy access to D, or vice versa, and it's a lot easier just to win games. I see this guy over here going for trying to snipe. I'm telling you, man, sometimes you need to let the sniper rifle go for a little bit, man. Sometimes you need to. Sometimes it's just not the gun that you need for that game, for that specific game. People sometimes are afraid to change guns, to switch guns. They feel like, okay, if I'm on a snipe, it has to be a sniper, and that's it. Sometimes you need to change guns, man. Sometimes people just lock themselves into this like tunnel mentality that it has to be this, and maybe if they will switch guns, it will be a different story. It will be easier for them, just to get the kills and win the game. That's the thing. It's not easier for us. It's just easier for them to destroy us, right? So if you feel like you're not doing well, if you feel like something's off, something ain't right, switch guns, and I'm telling you, it'll be a different story. And it will be good. I kind of have a set, what guns I want to use, but what set of guns I want to use for the maps and modes that I'm playing. But I'm always open to changing guns, and you guys have seen it in my videos. Sometimes I start with this gun, and I'm like, this is not working. It's not working, and if I keep pushing this, it's not gonna be good for me and the team, and I don't want to lose it. I don't want to, die away too much. So I need to be always, destroying the enemy. So don't be afraid to switch guns, man. That's also part of the whole tactical mentality that we're trying to accomplish. All right, so don't be afraid to switch guns if you have to. if you have to switch to an SMG or semi-autos, fully auto, whatever you feel it needs to be changed, do so. And that will be pretty fun. Like this point, I'm like the only one fighting this tank, I guess, and I know I'm going to die, so I'm trying just to bother this guy, but my teammate keep running in front of me. I'm like, where is this guy going, man? It's like, go elsewhere, man. What are you doing? But it doesn't matter. I mean, the game is coming to an end. It's a nice victory. I'm proud of what we did. I thought it was pretty good idea, and it's good execution. Only focusing on these kind of like 3 flags. Worked out pretty good for us and for this gameplay. And the Caribbean, man, is a monster. It's a beast. Highly recommended. And man, use it if you haven't. Use it if you haven't done so, because you'll be surprised how good this gun is. Anyways, thanks for watching. Look at this best squad. Thanks for watching. My name is Wild Child. Hope you enjoyed this gameplay and this commentary. And if you haven't, please check out my channel, the videos. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I will see you guys on the next video. Look at all the kills on my team. I thought that I had more kills on my whole team, but no. But they didn't get that many kills. And but it was still fun stuff. So I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, later.